and the remedy is protein. That why you have an ongoing, lingering desire to consume is that your blood sugar is bouncing from low to high. We're clear now throughout the world that up to 70% of the population has blood sugar disorders. They have maybe not yet been diagnosed with low blood sugar or diabetes, high blood sugar, but let me tell you, they have a fluctuating blood sugar. With that said, I'm not going to tell you to eat the prerequisite animal protein, that actually the animal fat is the #1 cause of diabetes before it becomes a sugar concern. It's a fat concern. I'm going to tell you to take pre-digested high protein from things like blue-green and green algae, things like sprouts and their juices, things like bee pollen. All of these are remarkably significant in amino acids. Within a matter of minutes after you consume them, they actually start to regulate, almost like a magnet collecting the sugar floating around in the bloodstream, so that you no longer have that unnatural desire to consume and consume. Overconsumption is a blood sugar concern. And let me assure you that we know that when you regulate it with protein, people not only prevent obesity and blood sugar conditions, but they also reverse them. Get rid of the animal fat, eat a green plant-based diet that in great part, if not in total, is raw. Take these protein supplementation and foods like the sprouts and their juices. And I promise you, you're not going to be craving food anymore. You're going to crave a better and a happier life. The second type of craving that one has, it's more subtle, more nuanced, is craving for nutrients. And that is really something you have to look closely at. When the body requires minerals, as an example, which is an extremely common deficiency today, what you're actually doing is you're looking to take minerals. A common story that many mothers can tell is about how they found their infant out eating dirt. Believe it or not, we'll go as far as going to the soil and getting the nutrients if it's not in our food. Sadly, today, even organic, biologically grown food is grown on deficient soil, so we're not getting those minerals. The remedy is quite simple. The use of sea vegetables, and today, by the way, sea vegetables have more nutrients and minerals in it than ever before, because as we erode the soils of the planet through farming, bad farming practices, not sustainable, it pours into the rivers that pour into the ocean. They are riddled with minerals, and they help to sustain you. When you also have, for instance, vitamin deficiencies, such as vitamin C and vitamin A, you're going to see different feelings occur. Vitamin A deficiencies may actually be a stomach that's upset. It may actually be that you're scratching your skin quite a bit. Vitamin C deficiencies, as an example. Respiratory concerns, where your eyes are not as clear as they should be. Vitamin E deficiencies, sluggishness, brain fog, because it has everything to do with circulatory activity. Vitamin D deficiencies, melancholy, neurological concerns. Also, globulation, where you have discomfort and actually growths that may be occurring. Hematoma, by the way, is one of the resulting effects in many cases after injury when the person also endures vitamin D deficiency. So with these cravings are something you have to look at from proteins and nutrient deficiencies. Don't immediately think that you have to eat more, and certainly not more of the wrong thing, to correct it. Now let me preface that when we speak about vitamins, most of them should be achieved through eating a good raw food, plant-based organic diet. But when you use supplements, as I often do on a daily basis, I actually make sure I'm only taking whole food supplements. If you read my book that was written specifically to address supplementation, you'll find that in this incredibly important book, Exposing Supplements, that 91% on the market are deadly chemicals, made out of the same oil that your automobile has in it, coal tar that we actually make our roads and streets out of, and turpentines, which are often used to make vitamin E. These are dangerous substances, but when you take it from food, isolate it, and put it into a powder, a capsule, or a pill, and do not heat it, These are the true nutrients you have, ionic, living nutrients. And this is what you ask for when you go out to buy supplementation to correct the problem.